Building a good body is not about hard work or training. It's about knowledge, because good health and fitness comes with knowledge. Subscribe and hit the bell icon for real knowledge.
Hello everyone, how are you today? I am Dr. Paramjeet and you're watching Dr. Education. Welcome back to my channel. As you know, I make videos about health and healthcare topics, and today we are going to talk about winters. And if you are into walking, exercising, and going outside in the morning for a morning walk, so you need to know this simple things about winter, because it's very important to avoid these problems, winter complications in the heart, in the skin, frostbite, hypothermia. So these are the complications of going out in winter, exercising in winter, and you need to keep some things in mind and you need to prepare yourself. So this video is on that, how to exercise in winter, especially outside the house. So let's talk about it, right? So first of all, if you are asthmatic, if you have a heart disease, if you have Raynaud's disease, then you need to ask your doctor for permission if you can exercise in winter or not. Because in winter, there is a constriction of your blood vessels. This is very important. And you might have even constriction of your lung airways. So you might have an asthmatic attack, a heart attack, a problem with the Raynaud's disease, something like bluish limbs. So that's why you need to confirm with your doctor whether you can exercise or not. If you're normal, otherwise normal, then first thing which you need to do before going out is check the weather, check the outside temperature. Obviously that is important because you have to dress accordingly, right? And yes, you have to dress accordingly to avoid frostbites and hypothermia. See, what is very important is you have to dress in layers. You cannot dress with one big thick insulating jacket. It's wrong, right? Even if it protects you from the cold, the problem is when you go out and exercise, you will sweat and internal temperature will rise and you will feel like removing a layer. You will feel like, and if that is the single layer which is protecting you, you'll remove that, the big jacket, and you will start getting cold again. So that will increase your chances of having that complication of cold and warm, cold and warm, cold and warm temperature shift, right, outside. That's why you should always dress in layers, so that if your temperature increases, you can remove one layer at a time, right? That will give you the important temperature maintenance which you need outside. So how to dress in layers? Number one, you don't need to be too warm, right? You don't need to be too warm. So first layer needs to be a very good absorbent, sweat absorbent cloth, which is something like polypropylene, right? Avoid cotton because it will absorb the liquid sweat and stick to your skin. That is wrong. That is not what you need. You need something which just keeps the water and moisture away. So polypropylene is the best. Second layer needs to be an insulating layer like a wool or a fleece jacket or something like that. And third layer needs to be a waterproof, right, breathable material layer, outside layer. So these are the three layers which you need, and at least 3 layers you should wear. And if you are a thin, lean person who has less fat in the body, you need more layers. And you can add more insulating layers as you need. Right? So that is where layers come. And you also need to understand that you have to cover the most important parts. These are not your chest, this is your hands. Your hands, your feet, your ears, because these are the part where frostbite happens most commonly. Right? So you have to cover your hands, you have to cover your feet with socks or anything, right? Insulating thing, and you have to cover your ears, right? And you have to avoid getting wet. All these things, if they get wet, the problem will increase. Yeah, hypothermia will happen, right? So what if this happens? What is hypothermia? What is frostbite? If there is a frostbite, if there is a sign of frostbite, you will feel tingling numbness in that limb, in that area, wherever it is happening. And that time, tingling numbness, don't start rubbing it. Don't start rubbing it, because if it is a frostbite, your sensations are gone and you'll rub so hard that you might actually injure the skin. All you need is to get that area into some warm environment and just warm it slowly, don't heat it directly. All right, warm it slowly and it might get better, right? That is what you need to do. right? And if there is sign of hypothermia is where you actually start shivering and your speech is slurry, that kind of thing. So that happens most of the time. But in hypothermia, you will start losing coordination, right? You're losing coordination, losing balance, you get fatigue, and that is the time where you need to rush to a hospital, right? Emergencies, because hypothermia can be lethal, right? Severe hypothermia, right? You need to warm yourself. That's why it's very important to follow these rules, right? Don't experiment on yourself, right? Don't do all these things, going outside, removing all clothes and exercising, right? Then gloves is very important, cap is very important, and dress bright. Choose bright colors, because it's obviously very cold outside and it might be the visibility might be less, and if there is less visibility, bright colors will protect you from accidents or something like that. So bright colors are important. Then drinking good amount of water is important, because keeping yourself hydrated is very important during exercise, especially in winter. Also, you need at least 3 liters of water every day. Remember that, of liquid basically. And then most importantly, you need to breathe right. Breathing is important during winters. Breathing outside, you cannot breathe from the mouth, because there is a system in your nose which warms the breath while it is going in. So you need to breathe through the nose, and you can leave it from the mouth, right? So that's how you need to do it. That's how you need to exercise outside. Whatever you do, jogging, running, skipping, or whatever exercise you do, don't do it stop and go, right? Don't do fast and then slow, stop and go. Don't do HIIT in winters. It's wrong, because it will create heat inside your body. You will try to remove jacket, you will be sweaty, you will be all pumped up, and then immediately you are getting down, your body temperature is getting down and you are getting cold. That will increase your chances, make you more vulnerable to hypothermia. So remember all these points, and make sure to wear your sunscreen even in winters if you're going out in the sun, because yes, skin needs to be protected. All right, so that's all about safety in winters. If you want to exercise outside, or if you're going to going out for a walk, it's important to share this video to everyone. Make sure to give me your thoughts in the comment section. I'm Dr. Paramjit. I'll see you tomorrow. Stay connected, stay healthy. Take care.